You know, a lot of people always ask me, man, why do you work out so hard? Why you always on the grind, man? You always going in 100%, man. I don't know no other way. At the end of the day, man, you cannot half step. You cannot half-ass and think you're gonna be successful in this lifetime. That's just not how it works. Ever since I was younger, man, I've been a hustler. You know what I mean? Doing what I gotta do. Whatever it takes. If I gotta get some money in my pocket, I gotta make sure my siblings ate, my mom ate, man, I'll do whatever I gotta do. I'm a hustler. That's all I know. I know how to work. I know how to work hard, man.
Shuffle, 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 go!
I got 3 boys that look up to me, 3 boys that I gotta, lead by example for. So they're definitely my motivation to go hard and be the best me that I can be.
This is the real Tevin Foreman right here.
This is the real Dustin Poirier.
This is the real Michael Chandler.
This is the real James, the Beast Wilson.
Everyone has a story.
But this is mine.
This one's mine.
This one is mine.
Body head, roll, turn.
Like me, and I chop a big nigga down just like a tree.
Let's go to work. These suckers are screwed, all of them.
If y'all want those problems, if y'all want that smoke.
My name is James Wilson, James the Beast Wilson, from Los Angeles, professional boxer, also previously professional mixed martial artist, kickboxer, and Muay Thai fighter.
Yo, warm me up, bro, come on.
I am from South Central Los Angeles, grew up Midtown area, sort of the blue side of the tracks. Growing up, I moved around a lot, so, I had a high number of friends, man, and unfortunately, a lot of those people that I grew up with, man, they are no longer around. Locked up 20, 30, 40 years. A lot of them gone, a lot of them in the grave, man. So I'm very fortunate, to say the least, man, that I'm able to sit here right now, man, and have this conversation with you.
Add the double jab out, especially off a roll. Like if you went on the inside, rolled, boom. Zombie. Exactly.
Sports played a huge role in me sort of turning my life around, man. Like I said, before I was playing sports, I was out in the streets, robbing, stealing, gang banging, carrying guns, doing, the typical stupid stuff that a inner city child with no male figure was doing, And once I found sports, that was my avenue, to get out of that situation. For one, in order to play sports, you gotta keep your grades up. So I had to make sure I was taking care of my studies. I had to make sure I kept my face in my books, and sports just, man, it helped bring out a mindset that was in me, man, and ever since then wasn't no looking back. A lot of people always ask me, man, why do you work out so hard? Why you always on the grind, man? You always going in 100%, man. I don't know no other way. At the end of the day, man, you cannot half step. You cannot half-ass and think you're gonna be successful in this lifetime. That's just not how it works. Ever since I was younger, man, I've been a hustler. You know what I mean? Doing what I gotta do. Whatever it takes. If I gotta get some money in my pocket, I gotta make sure my siblings ate, my mom ate, man, I'll do whatever I gotta do. I'm a hustler. That's all I know. I know how to work. I know how to work hard, man. That's just my mindset. I don't know how to half-ass. I don't know half speed. I'm all in. Because, man, that's the only way you're gonna get to the next level, man. That's the only way you're gonna really find growth for yourself, by going all in. And when going all in, there's times your ass is gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? But you would never know your real capacity unless you're willing. You're willing to go all in. You're willing to grind. You're willing to stay on the grind. Have them early mornings and them late nights. That's just what it is. From whatever situation that has occurred in all of our lives, there's something that deep down inside, subconsciously, we hold on to. And that thing that we're holding on to, it fuels us, it drives us. Now here's the thing, it can either, like, you can allow it to be your fire, or you can use that as your excuse.
People's opportunities and what they can make out of their life run so deep, but so many people are scared, afraid to take that risk and step into the unknown, man. We'll go right to that thing.
My whole thing is just excuses, they don't need to exist. Excuses, what does that equate to? Excuses equate to failure. Because there's always gonna be a reason why not to do something. Why not? Why do I wanna wake up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. and go train? I could do that at 11. Nah, I could wake up early and get my work in. I could have breakfast, and guess what? I could get another one in. That's the difference, man. That's what separates those good athletes between those great athletes. It's that mind. What drives you? Man, being great, that's something that's always on my mind. It's the shit that keep me up late at night, not being able to sleep, man, because I know what the future can hold. I know how bright it can be, you know? So, and I know what it takes. And the difference between me and a lot of people is I'm willing to put in the work. I haven't put in the work. And that's why I'm here, you know what I'm saying, in the state that I am now. I could easily been the statistic and been locked up. Now I've been there, done that. I was facing years, man, and I was able to overcome that. So the rest of this shit in life is easy, man.
If y'all want those problems, if y'all want that smoke,
Go. Come on. Almost there. Time.
I don't believe in just being mediocre. For what? Why would I want to be mediocre when I know I could be at top level? When I know come on, man, I'm elite. I'm not gonna downgrade. I'm all in. I can't. Here's the thing. That's funny. One of my college coaches, one of his favorite things he used to tell us, gentlemen, it's easy to be ordinary. But think about it, it really is. It's easy to just have a regular 9-to-5 job, just you go home after work, you know, sit on the couch, have your dinner, wake up, go back to work. That's easy, man. That's easy. And there's some people that's content with that, you know, God bless them. Me, on the other hand, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I don't understand. We can literally be whatever we want to be in this life. Why would I not want to be the best I can be? Why not go above and beyond? You will never know unless you try, man. Too many people are held back by their fears. Fears of failing, fears of how people will perceive them if they don't succeed at something. The hell with that. 9 times out of 10, and once you do it, once you put your foot in it, it's going to start to work out. And it's not going to happen on the first or second or third try, maybe, but it's those who are persistent, man. That persistence, that's it, man. I get my motivation, my inspiration just from, number one, my kids. I got 3 boys that look up to me, 3 boys that I gotta, lead by example for. So they're definitely my motivation to go hard and be the best me that I can be. Hey, come on, Brian. You think he could beat me up? You like him? Yeah. Growing up, I didn't have a father figure. It was pretty much me figuring things out on my own. I mean, my mom was there, but it's only so much that a mother can do for her son, man. A woman can't teach a boy how to be a man. So You know, that's just something that I did on my own from the big homies on the block, you know, learning game from the street, and that's how that came along, man. And that's one of my main reasons why I'm so hard on my kids and so involved. Because I don't want them to go through what I went through, you know? There was nobody I can go to, no male figure I could go to like, man, well, what do I do when this situation occurs? Or how do I do a resume? How do I do a tie? There was nobody to go to, man. So, you know, it's something I want to make sure that they never have to worry about, man, period. My biggest fear is not being the best father I can be to my boys. That's one of my biggest fears, for, I guess, in the sense of being like let down as a parent. I mean, you know, but of course I do everything that I do for them. I feel like I'm a great dad, but it's always that in your mind of how do your kids perceive you? You know, do you make them happy? Do you give them what they need? But if I was to sit around on my ass and not be the best me that I can be in the arena of what I do, that would be a letdown to them. That would be me letting them down. Because we all have this potential to be hella great, very great, man. But not everybody is willing to put forth that effort that it takes. That's that separation.